Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. So today we're going to work on Crafter's Companion, the Tropical Collection. So I want to start off with a card and then I have some other inspiration to show you today. So I've cut out a card base. This is like an A2 size, and we're actually going to be working with today the Jungle Paradise die. So this die comes with 2 pieces. So you get your actual die cut and then you get the frame to go around it. Now we're not going to actually use both of these right now because that will completely cut out our card. So we will have actually just a big square with the palm leaves in it. So you want to cut into the card. So what you're going to do is take your card base and then your front of it, you're going to lay this in it. You're going to pass it through your die cutting machine, and then you're also going to go back and emboss it. Of course, I decided to glam it up, sparkle it a little bit, so that's optional. So once you do that, you have the option to do a little more decorating to your front of the card. So what I'm going to do is I have some bling here, and I'm going to cut this. Well, I actually have some cut already. I'm going to go ahead and cut this, and I'm going to put it around the frame. And this I got from the Dollar Tree a while ago. It's self-adhesive, so I'm going to do that. So now I've actually went ahead and framed it. So I did that. Now what we're going to do is take this card and we're going to actually make it into a shaker card. So I'm going to take a piece of acetate, and I have one here, and I'm going to take my acetate and I'm actually going to lay it on the back of this. So you're going to lay it flat like that, and then you're going to take some glue, preferably some dry clear glue, and just glue it down on the edges. Okay. So I went ahead and let my glue down my acetate, so it's now drying. So while we're waiting for that to dry, we're going to go ahead and get some foam tape. So you're going to need your foam tape for your shaker card. And what you're going to do for that is you're going to take foam tape and you're going to go all the way around the frame. So let me kind of start that off to show you exactly. So I actually don't have a roll of foam tape, so I'm using this tape here. It's just some mount tape. I get this from the Dollar Tree. And so what I'm doing is just cutting it. I'm just cutting it in half. So you're just gonna go take your foam tape, whatever tape you have, and just go around. Now just make sure that you flip it over and you take a look and make sure the tape is not showing, because you do not want to see the tape. So you should not be laying the tape down in your frame of the palm leaves, okay? So just go around the whole frame of that with the tape, and I'm actually gonna double mine up. So I'm gonna do 2 layers. Let me share with you what I'm talking about. So I have one layer here, and then I'm gonna put another layer on top of that. Okay, and that's just so that more space for your shaker pieces, you know, it's just more space. Okay, so just go around your frame like that with your foam tape. You can single or double the tape, doesn't matter. Okay. So now that you have all of your foam adhesive framed around your card base, you want to go ahead and take, if you have an anti-static bag, I'm taking a dryer sheet, and you just want to go ahead and kind of give your acetate a little bit of a wipe or dusting, and this is just for static purposes. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and take your choice of your shakers, whatever you're using, beads, or I'm going to use sequin. This is just a sequin blend that I created with these colors, and you're just going to put it all in there. And then I am using from the Tropical Collection album, you're going to take a piece of cardstock or whatever paper you choose to go ahead and put it on the back. Now make sure you do this after you lay your foam tape, because you want to make sure the paper is large enough to cover all of the tape. Okay, so I have my shaker pieces in, and I'm going to go ahead and lay this down. It's kind of tough to see to try to stay in the camera, so I'm going to do the best I can. Looks okay. Okay, so yeah, looks great. So I'm going to go ahead and flatten that out, meaning I'm just going to let it stick. And if I flip it over, I may have to shape it a little bit, but here we go. So now I'm going to go ahead and lay down. I chose also from the paper pad, I chose this to go here. So I'm just going to glue that here. Actually, I'm just going to use some tape runner. I'm just going to lay that down and try to line that up. Okay, so just get it in there, line it up, lay it down. Okay, great. And then if this bothers you, then just take another one and just cover that up. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay that down. Meaning if it bothers you, if you know the white base is bothering you, then just go ahead and take another piece and just lay it over top. And there it is. And then I'm gonna lay this in here so that if someone wants to write their sentiment, I'm just gonna put it this way. Okay, so what do you think? This is it. Kind of shape it a little bit because the foam tape is really thick, but what do you think? I'm not going to put any embellishments or anything on the top of it because I don't want to take away from the shaker. I want you to be able to see what's inside. So what do you think? Now I'm going to show you some other inspiration. So I made other cards here using the kit. So for this one, I just used the stamps because I just want to show you that, you know, different ways you can use it. So I just used the stamps, that's it, and just put a sentiment on it. And then for this one, so for this one here, I did a gatefold, and I just used some of the foliage and the paper, and then I just used this is actually, you can do a gatefold card with this one, but I actually just used it as a frame, and I just put some of the papers in the background. So that's that one. And for the next one, I did a pink shaker as well. So just like this one. So it's just pink. And then I just used the papers. So that's that one. And then for the next one, I went ahead and used the flamingo. And then I also used the palm, and I made it like a 3D gatefold. So this is using the flamingos as well as the palm frame again. Okay. And then for this one, I did this one. I use the Paradise. This is the it's like an edgeable, but I did it backwards. So I just did it my own way, and I created like a gatefold, and I used the paper inside from the Tropical collection as well. I also cut my butterflies out with the paper, and of course, you know, I had to put some glitter and some bling. So Yeah, kind of like that one. And keep going, keep going. I have two more to show you. So for this one, I use the embossing folder. I use this one, the one with the palm leaves. And then I cut out a bird from one of the papers, one of the parrots or toucan, whatever that is. And I cheated a little bit. I went to my Diamond Press Tropical Collection and I used their palm leaves and their flowers. And if you want this kit, you can get this on their website. It's very beautiful and it accents a lot of your projects. So it's foliage, so you're gonna get a lot. And yeah, I did that. And then for this one, I used the Hawaiian hibiscus dye and some of the paper, as well as the embossing folder and the leaves that come with it. So I did a video on the Hawaiian hibiscus. If you want to see that one, I'll leave the link for you in the description. So that is my tropical collection, all of the cards I made. This collection is not new. I've had this collection already. I just recently worked on some cards from the collection, so I wanted to show you them. So there they are. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are inspired, and I will see you in the next video. If you do want this tropical collection, you're gonna get, this is a swirl embossing folder. You're gonna get an edgeable, you're gonna get the palm embossing folder, you're gonna get this gatefold, the flamingos, the stamps. You're gonna get the hibiscus, and then you're gonna get the paper pad. And then I think there's one more set of stamps that has sentiments. So if you want that, if you want this collection, you can still get this on hsn.com. There was a makeup bundle. All of that is pretty much sold out. So this is pretty much what you're going to get. I believe it's like $50. So still a good deal. The actual makeup bundle, you may be able to find some other accessories that go with this collection, but yeah. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.